Hello, Hi Esoterica viewers. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for the first week of April. I'll be using the Forest of Enchantment tarot cards by Luna Ea Weatherstone, illustrations by Marilla Allwood. I set the intention for clarity for this first week of April for the collective. 7 cards. Oop. Okay, I'll take that one. I'll take the top one. And 7. Let's see what we have. And only this card needs to be flipped. Everything else was already upright. Because my channel is educational, I always read the definitions given by the author and the artist as they create a new version of the tarot. Just because you see cards upright or reversed, know that you can always pull whichever energy that you are tapping into, what you are most in alignment with. And that is really just how you're thinking, how you're acting. It's really just a decision. And know that you have the potential to experience any of the blessings that come with the energies, both positive and negative. It's always up to you. These cards are going to affect all areas of your life, not just your career, your hobbies, your travel, but your love life, relationships, and it's also going to affect the collective. I did draw 7 cards for 7 days, but know that energy sometimes comes in fast, sometimes it comes in slow, and sometimes it lingers. Let's begin the potential energies of this first day of April with the Weaver of Visions. The Weaver of Visions is a shape-shifting enchantress, and the sacred lake is her place of magical transformation. The water's surface is a boundary line between the worlds, a threshold where she crosses from one state of being to the other. The weaver is most herself in the watery realms, though she can sometimes be seen among the trees if you look quickly enough. Whether as a woman or as the leaping salmon, she acts on instinct, surrendering without question to the yearning of her heart. She is the elusive one, the glimmering girl. She is love at first sight. She is poetry. If this card does not represent a particular person, it can mean a solution that comes through imagination and intuition rather than logic or analysis. Listen to your heart and trust its guidance. Her character traits: dreamy, intuitive, psychic, empathic, emotionally sensitive, graceful, subtle, a bit mysterious, devotes herself to those she deeply loves. Shadow traits: changeable, moody, hypersensitive, hard to read, passive, plays the victim, overwhelmed by the emotions and needs of others, tends toward depression. This is a great way to start the week, tapping into that intuitive, psychic grace and sensitivity to what it is that you want to accomplish in this life, in your relationships, in your career. Know that that energy is there to support you and guide your dreams into this physical reality. The next energy, the wide world. And here you are, back at the portal. The lessons of the forest and all your experiences therein have brought you to this place. The white heart is here, reminding you that enchantment doesn't end at the woodland's edge. In the forest, you can only see a little way ahead of you. In the wide world, you can see much farther. The sweet open meadows, the misty hills, the twisting roads, the vast sky, and the cloud castles. Other forests await with fresh visions and new challenges, stronger spells, and greater boons. As a wayfaring animal said once upon a time, reported by Mr. Kenneth Graham in The Wind in the Willows, take the adventure, heed the call, now ere the irrevocable moment passes. 'Tis but a banging of the door behind you, a blithesome step forward, and you are out of the old life and into the new. One cycle ends and the next begins. This is a positive card, not a disruptive ending as with the Folly card. This is a card of destiny, following the counsel of animals where you assessed your progress and aligned it with your greater purposes in life. You've done what you needed to do, even if you are not completely cognizant of it yet. It is time to look toward new horizons. Meanings at a glance: completion, wholeness, seeing the big picture, connection to the world. A closer look: there is a sacred door not too far away. Go there first and walk the spiral path to the standing stones. From there you can look back on your forest journey. Wow, already in this second day's potential energy of April, this is everything in front of you. Everything is ahead of you. And isn't that what spring energy feels like? It's all new. So it's time for that new adventure and the new you. Time to step into who you were always meant to be. In the next energy, the Keeper of Visions. The Keeper of Visions is a shape-shifting wizard whose Piscean aspect embodies ancient salmon wisdom. Legend has it that the salmon is the oldest of all creatures and has memories reaching back to the beginning of the world. In fish form, his cooler emotions allow for compassionate detachment. On land, his kind heart can overflow into grief at the world's cruelty. On the whole, he prefers to observe events from a distance rather than getting directly involved. His motto is look below the surface. Seek him out when you need counsel on mystical matters. If this card doesn't represent a particular person, it can mean a time of withdrawing from emotional turmoil and seeking peace. The situation may benefit from meditation. Character traits: contemplative rather than active, calm, wise, compassionate, not easily flustered, charitable, emotionally stable, faithful in love. Shadow traits: too emotionally detached, neutral to a fault, moody, avoids conflicts and confrontations, puts the hard emotional duties on others. This Keeper of Visions is putting emotion away to be beneficial in their journey. So I don't know what could be happening in any part of your life, but for me, I'm going to take this as no matter what turmoil might be happening, I'm not going to allow my feelings to create more drama than it has to. I can just let it go, let it flow, and just move along with whatever my journey is because I decided where I'm going. I can see ahead. And I know that getting caught up in worries or drama is not going to help me get to my goals. Know that this energy is supporting you and me and the entire collective. But know that the opposite is also true, where it can take people down. If you feel a lot of drama coming your way, know that you can just let it flow right over you and just continue on your own journey. And the next energy is the Eight of Spells. A parliament of owls incoming, zooming through the forest with sureness of purpose. They carry messages of magical portent. Some travel at the bidding of the enchanter himself, but anyone can ask an owl to carry a message. The owl will decide if it wants to or not. If you have been sent an owl before and didn't heed its message, you may be left to your own devices from then on. Owls do not carry trivial missives. Crows are happy to do that. So when you see an owl headed your way, straighten up and prepare to receive it with respect. The appearance of the owls in a reading signifies news is on the way. It also means that energy is increasing for an endeavor to which you apply your full will and intention. Things are speeding up and moving toward a positive conclusion or reward. Watch the skies. Meaning at a glance. News and incoming messages. Swiftness. Aiming toward a goal. A closer look. This parliament has 2 tawny owls, 1 little owl, 1 short-eared owl, and 2 barn owls. The formal name of the short-eared owl is Osseo flammeus, which is also how you summon an owl. I love owls. In my family, we always believe when you see a white owl, it's a blessing from your ancestors. And so I always appreciate when I get to see them. The next energy coming in, 5 of Visions. Cursing her carelessness, a princess chases her precious golden ball down a forest path, watching helplessly as it splashes into a deep pool. Nearby, a smiling frog also watches. He knows that the story is about to change, for he is the Frog Prince, and the dropped ball is his ticket to bliss. It's hers too, though she doesn't know it yet. All she feels is disappointment at the loss of her toy. When she plops down on a damp rock in despair, the hero of the tale will take a froggy leap toward their future. Whatever your equivalent of the golden ball is, don't worry too much if you've lost sight of it. The really good stories take a darker turn before the happy ending. A temporary loss or unhappiness may lead to far greater gains in the long run. Your tale isn't nearly over yet. Meaning at a glance: a temporary disappointment, a pause in happiness. Positive options remain. A closer look. Sometimes frogs are royalty put under a spell, but you have to take their word for it. All the frogs in the enchanted forest can talk, so don't let that fool you. What a famous fairy tale. The Frog Prince represented here in this Five of Visions. I do like the definition of this version of Five of Cups and seeing the potential joy that will come from this lesson. It's the ups and downs of life, and there's always a positive lining to every lesson. This is a potential life lesson, and don't be fooled by minor setback, because once you overcome it, the rewards are going to be enormous for you. So keep positives, keep the faith. And the next energy, the Green Mother. Come, sit at the feet of the Green Mother and be sheltered by her love. She is the creative source who brings the life energy of the forest to fruition and birth. And she is the nurturer who welcomes newborns with her blessing kiss. She encourages the curiosity of her own precious green child, instilling a sense of wonder at the infinite variety of earthly delights. The little one clings to Mama for now, but grows braver as she learns that nature is her friend. The Green Mother shows us how we are each a part of the natural world, like the trees and the brooks and the cuckoo's song. She teaches us to love ourselves as part of her creation. The Green Mother is the embodiment of feminine power. She represents sexuality, the world of the senses, and unconditional love. She is the essence of fertility. Call upon her when you need an increase in earthly support, a creative push, healing, or comforting care. The Green Mother wants you to remember that what you nourish is what will grow. So pay attention to where you put your energy. Meaning at a glance: feminine power, unconditional love, nature's bounty, generosity, fertility and motherhood, beauty. A closer look. The Green Mother has wild currants, a symbol of fertility, entwined in her hair. I love this last line about pay attention to where you put your energy, because what you nourish is what will grow. And that is so true. Whatever you give your attention to, give your energy to, is what will grow. So focus on what's important to you and let anything trivial flow away, downstream, away from you. In the next energy coming in, and the last for this first week of April, the Ace of Spells. The enchanted ally for spells is the wyvern. There are many types of wyverns, including some that live in the sea. This is a forest wyvern, also known as a fire drake. Its primarily green body is excellent camouflage, and unless you look closely, you may completely miss it perched in a tree above your head. Until it breathes a little fire, of course. Don't worry. The fire drakes of the Forest of Enchantment have their fiery nature under control and can channel it perfectly. This ally will help you do the same with yours. The wyvern says, let's heat things up. The wyvern's gift to you is a wizard's staff. The power of the staff depends entirely on the person who wields it. A wizard's staff without a wizard is just a stick. Intention is everything in magic, and the staff directs the wizard's will toward the desired outcome. Your wyvern has added a bit of dragon fire as an extra energy boost. The rest is up to you. Meaning at a glance: a new sense of purpose, a new or revitalized project, magic, will, fearlessness, confidence, a burst of energy, fire element. A closer look. The best way to tell a wyvern from a dragon is to count its legs. 2 legs. Wyvern, 4 legs, dragon. I really like that a lot. This is a gift. This is an ace. Aces are gifts to help us manifest what we want in this life. And this entire week is about just being supported on our journey. We have the loving Green Mother. We have this Keeper of Visions that tells us to keep our cool. And we have this beautiful wide world, everything ahead of us. And the support of our Weaver of Visions as well. Follow your heart, and it will absolutely guide you to this amazing first week of April. And don't let any minor setbacks derail you. Stay on your course. You are supported. Oh my God, that was just beautiful. I just got this new Oracle cards deck for Spirit. So let's pull an Oracle card from here. I set the intention for clarity on this first week of April's reading for the collective. Right, just one card. And that's what wanted to pop up. Fire Elemental. Ignite change. Burn away the old and forge a new path to face the world with purpose and determination. Wow. She's a beautiful card. Burn away the old and forge a new path to face the world with purpose and determination. You have so many messages coming in that are telling you this is the time to step into the version of you that you want to be. You are totally, fully supported. Go live your dreams. I have a lot of information for my readings. So just because I'm reading what the author said and whatever information that came through, I channeled from the spread, I always include additional information for you to continue to learn. So I really hope that you like that. I always include an affirmation if I can at the end of every video. So I hope that you're liking that and you're using that. And I will have one right here going as I'm speaking over this. Thank you so very much, and I wish you all so much success and love and light. May the energy of this reading meet you where you are. Be gentle with yourself and kind with others, because we are all on this amazing journey, and all of this beautiful energy can either support you or drag you along your journey. So I wish you success always. Thank you again for watching, for liking, for subscribing. And I will see you in my next video. Until then, bye for now.